Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Bingo. We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact
I was such a
memory
dummy back
close to you
then.
in temporal sequence.
What did I know about how the world worked?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
What did I know about how the world
There.
worked?
Try that
I
one.
think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
But we don't...
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
I don't know anybody here. And now we...
Whatever made me think
Let's
that
keep
a guy
looking.
like me
I'll
should
connect
have
you
a
to the
daughter.
next intact memory.
No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory.
You
to
thought
try.
you could just
I'll
fuck
connect
with
you.
us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you'd pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it?
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. System off. Impressive. We may have something.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
I found another intact
If she could take
memory.
me out,
Whenever
they
you're
won't be
ready.
able to hide from her for long.
Is that your son? This appears to
Wasn't
be a
my
very
idea
recent
to
memory,
settle down with the
so
kid in the middle
good
of
news, I
Diamond
think.
City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg, it's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority. Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time? New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute. Left? As in? He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file. Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination? Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program. No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you. Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil. You're taking me home with my father? Yes. Stand next to me and hold still. Okay. X688. Ready to relay with Sean. Bye. Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Okay, Doctor. Thank you. That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long term. Are you ready to talk about it? We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next? That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him. You're right. Where did the memory say he was? We need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him. If you're going to go, be prepared. I'll find a way to get through the rats. Good luck. And, by the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove... New mission objective received. Hey, Valentine. Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice. Is that you? What? What are you talking about? You sounded like Kellogg just then. Did I? Mari said there might be some demonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already. I'll see you around, Nick. Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds...
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I just have to do something, you know?
Right.
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than... But to make this work, I still need... And they actually got one here in Boston. They made...
I might do it.
When you're done, I gotta...
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is. Pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud and memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all...
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours, so you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my... Here's some...
New mission
coin
objective
toss. Time to
received.
fight crime!
Hey, sure.
Sure, just keep your shirt on.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready?
We got
He's in the back room.
Let's see what you have.
Nothing watered. Now that you're liquored, I need a dirt.
Sounds like it's up my alley.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a cleanup. Only catch? It's all... The job's 200 cat.
3 locations. That's a lot of...
Listen here, you.
I'll get it done.
You better.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. Can you believe it? You look just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Instant.
Mission set is activated.
Galaxy News! Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Who's the redhead?
Hello?
That stabbed her eye
Hello?
with a screwdriver look.
It's on.
Just like my old lady.
We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that?
Nice.
Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Hey, you find it yet? What's the hold?
Why?
Box is okay.
This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
Waiting around.
No. He's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids. And his camps have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ...
What was that? Oh, I'll find you. Someone's got a beat on us. Over here!
Bring on the drop off.
Whoa. You hear that? Nice try. That was easy.
Shouldn't have crossed us.
Well, 3-5-0.